Hi, my name is Nicole Heinzelman, and I'm Head of Adult Services at the Winter Park Public Library. With a number of elections coming up, we want you to be very prepared before you go to those polls. And with that in mind, we're going to take a look at two websites today. The first one is brought to you by USA.gov, an official website of the United States government. It's going to share with you the definitions of common voting and election terms. You can begin by clicking on any of the links to get the full definition. Absentee ballot, right there, it tells you what it's all about. Further down the screen, if you have questions about the Electoral College, you can read about that and also click within that for further information. Speaking of the Electoral College, how does that differ from the popular vote? Well, we can scroll down and click on that option to learn exactly what is the popular vote. Off to the left, you can see some of the other information that is available on this website. And again, this is brought to you by USA.gov. The second website to look at is kind of a one-stop general website. It's VoteSmart. VoteSmart's mission is to provide free, factual, unbiased information on candidates and elected officials. It provides legislative demographic data like funding, positions, speeches, and voting records. You can easily create an account, which is free, so that you can receive notifications about your chosen candidate and any pertinent news. Again, that is free. The first thing you can do in here is type in the name of a candidate, and you can click search, click enter, and it will bring up their information. In this example, we're going to look at Joe Biden. And there he is. We have information we can look at such as his bio, his vote history, positions, ratings, speeches, funding, and more. But the bio is going to give you the type of information that is very general you may already know about, but it's going to give you even more. Where did he go to school? What is his professional background? What committees and caucuses has he served on? It's also going to help you contact him through various means, through his campaign, through email, social media, etc. The track this politician function is going to work only if you have created one of those free accounts. The little symbol with the bowl is kind of a fun thing to look at because it's going to show you any of the factual errors that were stated by the candidates through debates or interviews, etc. Off to the left, you can click an issue that you are interested in, or you can also collect a speech type that you're interested in and search that way. The other option is that they've already laid out some of his recent interviews and debate performances, and you can click on any of those to read the entire transcript. Not only will you see the entire transcript and information about Joe Biden, which we will look at, you're going to get a link about maybe someone else who participated in that same debate, who had some questionable statements. So in this case, we're looking at Julian Castro and what he said during the debate. And this is brought to you by PolitiFact, which has partnered with Project VoteSmart. Now we'll look at Joe Biden to see what he said during that particular debate that could be questionable. And it's considered mostly false. We kind of just scrolled right by that little icon, but yes, there were some problems with that statement, and you can read more of that. Back on the home screen, you can click on the candidate again, so I'll go back to the home screen. And you can type that in to learn about, let's see, funding. So in this case, where is this candidate's funding coming from? Who is funding him? Lots of information there. Lots of information. Top contributors, industries, sectors, and so on. This information is provided by opensecrets.org. We will visit that in one of the other videos that we're looking at in this class. And that is information about funding. And going back up to the home screen, another fun module to look at in here is to scroll down and click on the Political Galaxy page. Any politician, any issue. You can search by a politician. They have to be a federal politician. You can type in your zip code. And in this case, we're going to type in Joe Biden again. And once we click on that, you can click on any of the issues you're interested in. For this example, I chose monetary policy. And it's going to give us some options to look at to learn more about his positions on monetary policy. I think it's a really pretty site too. It's kind of fun to play around with. Back on the home screen, which we will get to in just a minute. Back on the home screen, if you scroll further down, you'll see the option for Vote Easy, which can be very helpful to help you align your political opinions with a candidate. Wondering who to vote for? We're here to help you find out. Click on which election you're interested in. And again, we'll go with Joe Biden for this particular example. And if you're not interested in him after all, you have the option to click on Not Interested and choose the other candidate, Donald Trump, instead. If you want to learn more, you can click on Candidates Positions, and that will give you kind of a survey of how they feel about certain issues. There is so much more you can explore on the VoteSmart website. It's chock full of information, and in my other classes about this for prep for the polls, I will be referring back to this website. I hope you have found this very helpful, and I look forward to talking to you in my next video.